Hey everyone, it's Jenny. I'm back with a project share and a giveaway and a reintroduction to Sister Stamp. Um, for those of you that have been following me for a while, you may know that I used to own a company called Sister Stamps, where it was myself and my sister partnering up. My sister's the artist, and I would kind of do everything else. So I would make samples, I would do the selling, I would package, I would mail out everything. And so she just provided me with the artwork. And, after a few years, we kind of felt like we had done a lot of what we wanted to get done in terms of like Asian type of images for the stamp world. And I just got too busy, so I couldn't continue to do it. And so we closed up shop. And I know that there was a lot of people who were disappointed because they had just found us and they wanted to get some of our images. And, anyway, long story short, now my sister continues to do images for another company, and it's a Italian-based company because she lives in Italy. And that company has asked to now be able to produce our Sister Stamps line. So that's good news for all of you who have been waiting for Sister Stamps images to become available again. And the other good news is that it's they're doing it on clear stamps. So this is the images and what they'll look like. So we'll kind of take a look at each one for the first release. And then the other great news is that they will be available in the United States. So for those of you that are in Europe or in other countries, you may want to go directly to the source. So I will link them down below. I think their address, their email, or not their email, their website is stampin.it. But it might be a little hard to navigate because it's in another language. So for those of you that are in the US and you'd rather purchase your stamps domestically, you can purchase them from Hanko Design. So I will link Hanko also down below. So if you are following us on Facebook or the blog or whatever, so any kind of social media that I'm on, then you would have saw that Hanko was doing a pre-order discount. So if you ordered the images, I think you got about 10% off. So we can thank Norm for that. But I just wanted to kind of reintroduce our images back to the crafty world. I'm really sorry about the lighting. As you can see, there's a lot of shadows. I was trying to wait till the sun came back up and it just didn't. So I'm having to do this with a lot of lighting, and so unfortunately that creates a lot of shadows. And if you can hear a little buzzing noise in the background or water, that's actually our hydroponic garden that decided to water the plants as I'm speaking. So anyway, let's get into the stuff, the subject, the cards, and the projects. So again, if you remember the old stuff, you'll know that we had released a ton of images. Like, I don't even know how many we did. And we started to release some like local or Hawaiian themed, like local kids themed images as well. But I don't know exactly which ones are going to be released. I only know as I get them. And just so that there's no confusion, I am no longer part of Sister Stamps. My sister is the one who still, because she created it, she's now selling the designs to the other company, and so they will be the ones manufacturing. So you would have to put orders in through them or through Hanko. Okay, so now that that's all out of the way, they did decide to bring back some of the old images, which is like great for those of you who never got it, or even if you did get it. We previously released them on red rubber, on clings, and although you get good stamping images on red rubber, I think most of us prefer clear images now, and it's really great if you want to make sure you're positioning it right, especially with the MISTI. And I don't know, to me, it's just easier to use. So I actually like having the images in the clears now. And because it's in the clears, you can get additional images along with the regular stamp. So let's start with this one. So this was the very first image that we had released back in the day, and I think her name was Kiyomi. That was named after my sister. And this image was very popular, and I think it came with the butterfly. So now my sister added in like a flying squirrel and a little other squirrel. You also get the word joy along with the kanji. and then some other background images. So I'm not really great with the background stuff, so I didn't really use it on my cards. But I'll show you some examples of this image in this video. I'll do other videos featuring the other images, but this is the main one that I wanted to cover. Okay, so this other image is another older one that we had released. I want to say her name is Mariko, but don't quote me on it. I didn't look it up. Sorry. It's been so long since I played with these images. In fact, I had to like reteach myself how to color. So don't laugh at my first ones because it's not that great. And then I kind of got the hang of it towards the end. Anyway, so she originally came with a cupcake in her hand. And as my sister has been playing around with it, she redesigned it. So she's just holding her hand out, and then you can put the cupcake in her hand. You can put a fan in her hand, or you can use a parasol that she can be hiding behind. So you also get the words "just for you" along with the kanji. So I will show you how you can go ahead and do that using this image. Okay, so those are the two older ones that were already previously released. Along with this release, they've included 3 new images. So this one is the new Asian image. She's so cute. Look at her expression. That's why I love my sister's artwork, is because they're kind of like doing something, right? Like they're storytelling. So she looks super happy. And then she comes with the birds. And then also some sakura flowers. And then there's a kanji for the word laugh. Sorry, it's a little, it's not exactly how it would look when you get it because I've been stamping with it. So yours will be a nice cleaner one if you do purchase it. And then the other 2 images are more Hawaiian themed, and it's just in time for Merry Monarch. So in Hilo, where I live, we have what is called the Merry Monarch Festival, and that is basically a hula festival or a competition that brings in hula halaus from all over the world to compete, and then they can compete in awana, which is like the newer style or modern dance, or kahiko, which is like the older, more traditional hula. And so he's dressed up more like in the kahiko type of outfits, and she could probably be either way. But they're both dancing hula, and that's why there's a lot of more like Hawaiian themed backgrounds. So this one, they have the shell. This is a traditional like a necklace that the men would wear, and that's like a shark's tooth. And then she also gave you some like native type of prints that you could use as a background, and then also like a mailile. And then this one, you get the words "ahui ho," which means "until we meet again." And then you also get another shell, and then you get these musical. They're for dancing, and they're called uli ulis. So when we used to dance hula, sometimes the dance incorporated the uli uli, so it makes like a rattle kind of sound when you shake it, and then it has like feathers all around the edges. And then she's doing one of the dances. So I will share with you the projects that I made with those. And then at the end, I'm not sure which video I'll be doing a giveaway, but I do have 2 sets of the images that they gave me that I can give away. So you might be the lucky winner. You probably should leave, I don't even know yet. You probably should leave your name, or leave a comment, make sure it's public on this post and all of the posts that I do for the sister stamps, and I will pick 2 winners from that. So let me start off by showing you the cards that I made for this image. So I think, again, this is Kiyomi. That was the first image that we came out with. And, to be honest, I thought watercoloring was going to be easier for me to do, but it wasn't. Like, I struggled. I haven't stamped and I haven't watercolored in like a really long time. So please don't judge how cute these stamps are, but based off of my watercoloring skills. But I wanted to just show it to you anyway, in case, you are into watercoloring. So the thing I like about watercoloring is that you don't have to be perfect. And so like, even if the lines aren't like perfectly colored in, it's still okay, or as that's what I think anyway. Maybe you don't think that. But anyway, so what I did was I stamped this girl along with the squirrel, and then I just used the same paintbrush and I colored in the background. And I added in this sentiment. It's like one I just have in my stash. I really like it because it kind of fills up the space. And it says hello, but I kind of felt like that was plain. And so I today I went through my stash and I found these really cute flower sequins, and I just kind of added it all around the card just to jazz it up a little bit. So that's this one. And then I made another watercolor one. So this one, so and I don't know if you can tell, but the hair is a little weird because it's just like, you know, nothing, right? And so if you want to make it a little bit more like real looking, what I do is I kind of just draw where the bangs would be and the middle where it would be parted, and then I just get the like a fine tooth felt pen, and then I just draw in lines to make it look like hair, and I use it, put it in the same direction that the lines would be going in. So because you're pulling her hair this way, the lines are going that way. I don't know if you understand that, but anyway, that's how I used to teach hair coloring classes before. So that's what I did for that one. I did the same thing for this one. So you can kind of see how the direction of her hair is. I also used hello, I guess, but this is a little bit different sentiment from this one. And then I did use gold. And then same thing. So this one I just did the butterfly instead of the squirrel, right? And then I just added in some sequins. I tried to make it look like that was where the butterfly was fluttering. I added in some flower sequins and some sequins there. So that is this one. Okay, the next one, I did a horizontal version, and I wanted to incorporate the birds. So the birds do not come with this set. As you can see here, this one comes with the squirrels and the butterfly. The birds actually come with this set. So I just wanted to show you that you can intermix the images because they kind of work well with each other. And then I used another hello. I guess I like that sentiment going across the bottom. And then I just added some sequins just for, you know, interest. So that's the third card. And then the last card, I wanted to show you how much better it looks when you use the alcohol ink. So I actually, after I got back into the alcohol inks, I actually prefer it a lot better. And I really should have done that from the beginning. But I had a reason why, and I'll explain it when I get to the Hawaiian cards. So this one, as you can see, they're all really very simple. So I just mounted some washi paper onto some cardstock, and then I pre-printed this on the computer, but it was so much empty space, and because I put a little birdie told me I wanted to add in the birds there, but because it was a little too plain, I just got some stickles and I ran it along the edge of the that cardstock, and I think it gave it a little something that it needed. And then I just stamped and cut out the little birds, and then I added the girl here. So anyway, those are all the projects that I have to share for you today. So thank you for listening. That was a lot of introduction that I had to go through, but I wanted to give you all of the information, you know, regarding sister stamps and the update and all of that. So hopefully, if you are interested, you can go and pick up your images now through Hanko. And I will be back with another video featuring the next stamp set. Talk to you guys later. Bye.